What is Christ consciousness? What does it mean to truly, to walk like Jesus, to walk like Master Sananda? Christ consciousness is to realize to be in the physical, but not of the physical. Is to tangibly realize to be in the world, but not of the world. Meaning, don't identify. Don't identify yourself as a physical being. You are pure spirit having this experience. You are no name, no form, no image. So to be in the physical, but not of the physical. This is to walk the path as Christ did. And seeing Jesus really is a symbol of Christ consciousness that is within us all. So we're in the world, but we're not of the world. We're in the physical, but we're not of the physical. Tangibly know this by seeing yourself as a supremely higher dimensional energy being, having this fleeting human experience. So when we get into Christ consciousness, we get into what it means to be Christed, purified. And I feel that this clear quartz crystal, for example, this clear quartz crystal, see this as Christ, right? To be clear, to be in the physical but not of the physical. See yourself in the light of Christ. See yourself as the I am, not the person. We're shifting from the person to the presence, from the time to timeless, from the limited to the limitless. So just want you guys to know, unconditional love is really the truth and is really the key. So feel metaphysically how that statement means so much more. In the physical, but not of the physical. Meaning you don't misidentify. You don't identify. You are the pure creator awareness of all experience and non-experience. So live your life as Christ did. Don't identify. Be in the world, but not of the world. Life is a mirror to our consciousness. What we're emitting is what we're getting. It's all a reflection. So when we silence the mind, we become present. We walk as Christ did, as all ascended masters. All ascended masters had to go through this process, that same process that you and I are going through. From the EMI to the true self. From the false self to the true self, to the one self, to the no self. So this is what it means to be in the physical, but not of the physical. Don't identify. You're aware of the body, but you're not just the body. You're pure perception itself. You are the pure creator consciousness itself. I am a dream, here to wake you up. Don't get caught into the Maya. Live your life devoted to the spirit. Live your life by seeing you are life itself, by seeing that you are the pure consciousness. There are many mansions in my Father's house. This means all the parallel conditions, all the dimensions. We've been in a mansion, but we're hiding in the closet. And the closet is really just a subconscious pattern egoic mind. It's the EMI. It's the finite mind. It's the conditioned person. So we're shifting out of the person and we're shifting into the presence. We are shifting out of the time into the timeless being, the timeless beingness. Now within this vast open ocean of consciousness, this vastness of our being, thoughts arise, sensations arise, phenomena comes and goes, but what you are always remains, like the sun, untouched, unscathed, and unaffected. So this is for all of you souls out there that are on this path, that are traversing in this manner, in this narrow path. Just realize you are much more than your physical body. You're more than your mind. You're more than your feelings. You're more than your anxiety. You know, you're more than your depression. Because what you are can't be depressed. Yes, the person goes through these things. The character definitely goes through these things from time to time. But what you are is the pure presence. Is ever calm, ever courageous, and knows thyself. To really know thyself is to also know who you're not. To see beyond the phenomena of the mind-body complex. Remember, the mind-body complex is but a suit that houses divinity. So be in the world but not of it. Realize what you perceive isn't you. You know, you're aware. You're aware. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to trip about. There's nothing to think about. When we really get into the state of being, the state of presence, the state of pure awareness, you know, that unsullied awareness, the sun. Now feel this. The sun, Christ, given the world my only begotten Son. You've heard the saying, ye are gods, you are all sons of the Most High. This isn't about religion. This isn't about dogma or doctrines. This is enlightened metaphysics. This is coming to tangibly recognize, clear, concise, and direct of who you really are underneath the layers and layers of illusions, the layers of misperceptions, the layers of societal conditioning. Now, to be in the physical, but not of the physical, this is what Master Sananda spoke about. So as you go about your moment, in the present moment, realize it's only the person that ever gets caught up in anything. Realize it's always the ego that takes anything so seriously. And now what you are right here, as the presence, as the self, is ever free. You know, freedom is your natural state. Freedom is your natural state. Peace is your natural state. Abundance is your natural state. So don't identify. Don't misidentify yourself as solely the form factor, the physical body. You are sentience. You as sentience are formless, free, and unconditioned. The mighty I am, see, exists way before thought, way before the mind-body complex was here. Now this is the way of self-mastery that we're on. You know, what gives birth to beginnings and endings. Because what you are was never born and will never die. You've always been here. You've always been here. There's nowhere else to go. Besides self-realization, besides awakening and remembering who we are, even while all the way down here in the lower frequencies of the physical universe. So just know that that Christ consciousness is inside of you. It is inside of you. And only you can give yourself permission to transcend any ignorance, any fear. As fear is really just absence of the divine. So there's nothing to fear, guys. You know, once we get the I out of the way, we see God in everything and everyone. You know, I like to see God as like a contact lens. You put it in, you look around, you look within yourself, and you see life is like a dream, man. And what happens when you wake up in a dream? Anything is possible. Because what you are is unlimited. The mighty I am is unlimited. It's what births, you know, form and function. As above, so below. You know, as within, so without. So to be in the world but not of it, guys, is really the key. To not get caught up in the dream. To not get caught up in the mirage, the theater, the show. You've heard the saying, the world's a stage. Don't get caught up in it. You know, kind of flow above it as the I am. You know, it's like the oil resting upon the water. It doesn't ever touch the water. The Christ consciousness, it never intermingles and gets caught up in the Maya. So fear this from the depths of your soul, not with your mind, not with the ego, not with the intellect, but with the ears of your heart. In the space within your being to receive this message. Because this message is coming through you, in a so-called other, and from within you. So to be in the physical but not of the physical, this is the way. To know the Alpha, the Omega, you know, I am the light, I am the way. This is deeper metaphysical truth. It's not religious, it's unifying metaphysics, you know. So this isn't about being right. This is about tangibly experiencing who you really are. You are whole, perfect, and complete. Remember, the true self, the mighty I am, is always whole, perfect, and complete, regardless of anything. The highs, the lows, you know, misery, suffering, pain, whatever it is. You're the awareness of what is aware itself. See what you are can't suffer. See what you really are can't be traumatized. What you really are can't be depressed, can't be afraid. It's only when we misidentify with that character, when we misidentify ourselves as being the physical beings, it's really having the equilibrium at the same time, through all dimensions, all planes, energetic, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, all these other things, man. Subtle bodies, whatever resonates. But the main thing is just realizing, guys, be in the world, but don't be of it. Be in the world, but don't be of it. Flow through this, man. This is what it is to walk in the spirit. It's to walk in the spirit and not see yourself as just the flesh. You know, the body's nothing. You know, the body's nothing. And we don't misidentify our I amness, our divine, formless and free, pristine perfection of that fractal of God that you are. You're not going to misidentify ever again. So just remember to remember. Everything's within you. So this is what it means, man. Master Sananda, being in the physical but not of the physical. Don't identify with it. Remain as the sun, untouched, unscathed, unaffected. I'm eternally grateful for all of you guys, more than you'll ever know. Unconditional love. Thank you guys. Thank you.